was a truck. I was like, you don't even know if that's the right truck. And he just started shooting him. I told those fools no. I don't know.
This is 26-year-old gang member Daniel Gomez, and he has just confessed to being involved in a drive-by shooting that killed an 11-year-old boy. Just 2 weeks earlier, Daniel Gomez and his two friends had attended a baseball game where they spotted someone they believed was a rival gang member. Later that night, after leaving the game, they saw what they thought was the rival gang's car and fired 14 shots at it. But unfortunately, inside was an innocent family.
Okay, what do you got? Let me see. Where?
We have a secondary victim, female, about 25 years of age, shot in the ribs and possibly the arm. We start at 4655. I don't.
Here's all I got.
On September 6, 2023, just before 9 p.m., police responded to a shooting in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A black SUV had just opened fire on a white pickup truck outside Isotopes Park Stadium. Inside the pickup was 23-year-old Tatiana Villegas. In the back seat sat her aunt, Maria Villegas, along with her two children, an 11-year-old boy and a 3-month-old baby. Police immediately rushed to the scene.
Officers raced to the scene and a peaceful family drive home from a baseball game. 14 bullets fired in seconds. An 11-year-old boy dead. A young woman paralyzed for life.
We have a secondary victim,
and the most shocking
female,
part,
about 25 years of age,
had the
shot in the ribs and possibly the arm. We start
an
at
identity
4655.
destroyed innocent lives, and how one of the killers walked into the police station to confess everything.
Tatiana had been shot 5 times. In critical condition, officers rushed to her side, keeping her conscious until paramedics arrived. She was raced to the hospital as her family watched in horror.
First and foremost, my condolences to you both, okay? I've heard some of the statements that you're wondering why. That's a question you can ask. So many families have asked that.
I was there with my baby. And they were just supposed to lie. I believe what is university. And I started hearing like boom, but I didn't know what's going on. And then she suddenly stopped the truck, and then that's when I saw this black SUV, I believe, with that guy coming up from the sunroof with a big rifle. And then my son went like this. And I said that day, what's wrong? What's happening? And she said, I can't move. Yeah, just call an ambulance. And I grabbed my son's face, and he was full of blood, you know. And I slapped him, and I said, Freud. But in that moment, I knew he was dead because he was with his eyes open. So I grabbed the baby from the car seat, and I got out from the truck, and I started screaming, you know, for help, and nobody stopped.
Hello, Tatiana. My name's David. Okay, so I'm gonna go easy with you, okay? Pleasure meeting you. Okay, sorry it's meeting you in such a way. Reason why we're here is I'm the primary detective handling you and your nephew's case. Okay.
So all I heard was like boom, boom, boom. And then I turned and looked at my auntie, and I was like, did we hit something? And that's when I just saw my body go numb, like my stomach.
Okay. So you said you heard a distinctive boom, boom, boom. Okay. When the car started past you, when you're looking at the car, could you see over the top of the cab of the car? Was it higher than you, or was it lower than you?
It was like after like the shots, I did stop, and then that's when I saw the guy at the top.
Okay. Okay, the guy on the top shooting. Okay. Did you ever see the driver of that car? No. Okay. When the car went by, How many people were shooting at you?
I only saw the guy whenever he passed again. He was at the top. I only saw him.
You only saw one guy.
One
Okay.
guy shooting, and he was standing at the top of the sunroof.
Have you had any problems with anybody over the past couple of weeks?
Full sit down.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You're positive on that?
But Vasquez wasn't cooperating. He denied having any problems with anyone. He claimed he had no idea who would want to hurt him or why. He downplayed everything, acting indifferent to the fact that an innocent child had been killed in his place.
I got information about, what's your girlfriend's name?
Sabrina?
Sabrina and her boyfriend, which we did find
Okay.
had an argument with a rival gang member. Okay.
Okay. I'm not wrong gang at all.
Okay. This is how it brought to me. I'm not here to
Okay.
point fingers.
No, I'm
okay?
here listening. That's fine.
And that person who had that argument with you, we'll just leave the whole gang portion of it out. Okay.
Okay.
Wanted to shoot you. The information is very specific that you had a similar colored vehicle to my victim's vehicle.
Okay.
And looking up your vehicle, your information, you have owned in your history a Dodge Crew Cab white pickup truck, whatever you call it. With that, do you have anything to say about that? Has anyone confronted you or argued with you?
I went home with bed, you know what I mean? I didn't, nothing like happened while I was like around there.
Okay.
His evasive responses frustrated detectives. They knew he was hiding something, but without concrete evidence tying him directly to the gang conflict, they had no legal grounds to hold him.
So like he mentioned, like you're not in trouble, right? Yeah. The investigation led us to believe that you could follow us out. I can tell you hesitated with it, right? So what truck do you go?
I drove around.
Around?
Yeah.
This is the crew car?
Is that the border?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think somebody wanted to hurt you.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure of that. Okay. So, but we know that you had an argument with somebody. Okay. And I know that other person wanted to hurt you, but I think they hurt somebody else in the attempt to try to hurt you.
Oh, really?
This one here? Yeah. He just went to the bathroom? Hello, Mr. Gomez.
Hi,
Pretty good. How you doing? My name is Detective Dave Small.
Daniel Gomez. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
This is
Hi,
Dave.
Nice to meet you.
So, we're gonna go talk real quick. A couple quick questions. They said you just went to the bathroom. You need any water or anything?
A cup of water would be nice.
Okay, we'll bring a cup of water in there. We'll go get you one. We'll just head over this way and we'll have a sit down. We'll get you a cup of water, okay?
I'll lead the way.
Okay, over here around this way, and we're gonna go through this door over here. And it's an immediate door to your left. Once we go through this door, it's gonna be a little trash can right there.
This one right here?
Yeah, right here. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and push it open. Thank you. And we're gonna go ahead and close this up. You wanna sit in? No, we're just gonna have you sit down. Okay. Sounds like you're already very cooperative, so you can just go ahead and sit. We're not gonna worry about all this extra
Sounds good.
stuff, okay? So, you have an okay day?
It's okay.
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 You breathing okay though?
This was the moment the case would crack wide open.
These rights in mind, if you wish to speak to me now.
I want to speak with the attorney first.
You do?
Something that, I just would feel comfortable with someone present with me that knows more about legally. It's not like, because I'm here to talk to you guys. There's a reason I came to you guys.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would feel more comfortable with someone that knows more about these things.
No, it's absolutely fine. I totally understand. That's the reason why we have to read those to you, because I don't want to inadvertently violate anything that is your right. Okay. With that, we're done. Okay. I can't go any further. I'll be direct with you. You're under arrest. Okay. I know you turned yourself in, but we still have to make that statement so that you understand what you have been charged with. You've been charged with an open count of murder. Okay. To include numerous other, like shooting from a motor vehicle, attempted murder. I understand. The thing is, though, is I have enough articulated reason that we don't know actually the specifics of it. Each one of you have the same charges. Each one of you, okay? It is up to the rest of my investigation to do my best to articulate a specific. If it doesn't, everybody gets charged the same, okay? With that, you need any food. Can you eat at all? You sure? Okay. Glad your daughter's taken care of. We're gonna get you back to your cell real quick, okay? And then I'll get that paperwork done really, really quick, okay? And we'll get you out there, all right? As for us talking again, I can't talk to you for 14 days. So it's gonna be a little while. Your constitutional right says I can't speak to you or ask any questions. If in that time inadvertently you have been assigned to the defense attorney and if you want to sign sometime, they might do that at that point. But legally, I can't go create an interview with you for 14 days. Okay, after that 14 days, like the 15th day, I can chat with you. Okay?
So I got a question, just a question if you
That's
guys
fine.
don't mind.
I can answer questions.
If I was to speak to you guys today, what would happen exactly? It all started about 10 o'clock in the morning, possibly a little bit later, around 11 or 12. I had asked a friend who goes by Risk if he wanted to go have some dinner.
Okay.
He says yes, that he would pick me up. When he picked me up, there was another guy, they call him Blick, I don't really know him too well. It was my first time really meeting the dude that day.
Okay.
I have known Riz for a long time, known like his family and stuff, but I've never known his friends. So
okay.
We went to Twin Peaks to go have some lunch, and when we were there, he had asked me if I would like to join him to a Isotopes game because they had an extra ticket. So during that time, I said yes. We had finished up eating, and then we went to play some games at his house,
Okay.
which was, I believe, somewhere around Montgomery or something like that. So we leave his house, we're headed towards the game, everything's okay. We get to the game. Once we get inside, we start looking for our seats. We grab a couple of food and drinks. So we start heading to our seats when I didn't really know the situation. All I knew is that a dude, but he goes by the name of, or at least that I know is Bostonero.
Bostonero, okay.
So I guess they had told me he had robbed Risk for one of his chains or whatever. So when we see them, I don't know what's really going on. Blake and that Bostonero guy are kind of smiling at each other.
Okay.
And I turn around, Blake calls Risk and he goes, look, there's that fool or whatever, and they're talking. So they're like walking towards him, and I start trailing behind just because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I start trailing behind, and all of a sudden, that guy starts heading towards the far exit.
Okay.
All the way. Okay, so here's the stadium, right? Here's where we were. There's an exit right here, but if you keep walking all the way around to the end right here, I think they left out of that exit because that's where they were following him. I stood behind, I didn't really go towards where they were following him at. When they came back, Riz says, hey, we have to go. I said, why? He says, because I have to go pick up my daughter, so we have to go.
Okay.
So I said, all right. So we exit the thing, and Blick says, he turns to Risk and he says, hey, that fool's circling around with some homies with the Mac looking for us. So they jumped in the car and they pulled up to me and they told me to get in. So when we were leaving,
we were about to leave, I was like, hey, can you just take me home? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling comfortable. He's like, just hold up, we're looking for somebody real quick. And I was like, who? And he just kept saying, my cousins. So I was like, all right. Well, when we seen, okay, so there's the light, but before the light, there was a truck, a white truck, Dodge truck, and Blake goes, look, there's that truck. So I was like, you don't even know if that's the right truck. I said, stop acting like an idiot. I said, Riz, take me home. And Riz, I'll just shut the fuck up. And he clocked the gun, and Riz like took off, and I ducked and I screamed no, and he jumped out the sunroof, and he just started shooting them. And so they flew all the way back risks, and I was crying. I said, you guys gotta let me go home, you know? And that's when Blip turned around and he told me, he said, if you tell anyone about this, go to anyone, I know where your grandma stays and I know where you stay. And I told him I wouldn't say nothing. And it's haunted me for a while now because it was just an innocent baby. And I told those fools no. And they just wouldn't let me out the car. I just wanted to get out the car. I didn't want to be in that situation. I didn't want to be in that situation at all, sir. I'm sorry. I don't know. I stopped hanging. That was my first day ever hanging with them. I stopped immediately right after that. I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I was just so scared for my life. And I'm still scared. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Yeah. It's more than fear. It's more than fear because you guys don't know how popular these kids are. Like, everybody knows them. Everybody knows what the f they're capable of, and it's just scary because I know the minute that I know this is gonna get out, but I don't care. At this point, I don't care what's been said about me. That little boy needs justice. He needs justice for what the f happened to him. No kid should ever have to go through that. That's why I'm here and I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It isn't to save my It isn't to save my face. It's really for justice of that little boy, because I could not dream of my daughter going through that or being in that predicament where I get a call that my daughter's dead because of a childish act.
Do you know where that vehicle, the other vehicle, what kind of vehicle is that you said that it belonged to Nathan?
The Durango.
The Durango?
The black Durango.
Do you know where that's at right now?
Right now, no, sir.
Okay.
I don't know what Nathan did with it.
Okay. Do you know where it went the night after the shooting?
No, sir. I mean, no, detective.
Okay.
I know, cause I'm not involved in the guys, and
Yeah.
But and obviously he did live with me at the time, and I was overhearing him talk, and I know he was saying that he was just trying to get rid of it.
Okay.
Janae Garcia, 22, was charged with tampering with evidence for helping Jose Romero and Nathan Garley dispose of the SUV used in the shooting. Meanwhile, Nathan Garley, Jose Romero, and Daniel Gomez were all charged with murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. Villegas' death marked Albuquerque's second fatal child shooting in a month, prompting Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham to declare gun violence a public health emergency. In the aftermath, the Villegas family launched a GoFundMe for Tatiana, raising over $40,000 to support her recovery.